Listen, man, to keep it straight forward, some is gotta give. You feel me? Something gotta give. The senseless killings by the law. They 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 say an oath to serve and protect the citizens of the country, and it's now this generation is really seeing it, like how our parents or grandparents might have seen it, that they mistreat the people of color. And I remember my pops used to teach me that it was out of fear. They fear us. You know what I'm saying? Like, he used to teach me that an educated person of color is what they fear the most. You feel me? Like, imagine this is happening. We get locked up. We go to court, and you see the prosecutor to your right, and ain't no lawyer to your left because you know what you saying. You know what, you don't need one. Imagine that. You feel me? Like, it's rare you see black lawyers. You feel me? Like, we need to make changes like that. We going into that system, we need to stop. Us black people need to stop getting represented by the white people. They ain't gonna feel us. We tell them all our dirt when people in the rooms, and then you feel me. And then you got the look at the Central Park 5. Look at that. Like how they feel throughout all this. You feel me? Like, some of them guys feel like their life was over. You feel me? Like, imagine how many people are wrongfully incarcerated, not of color or of color. End of the day, all this is happening because people are fed up. They tired. Well, what do you do when you fed up with something, right? You look for change. Some people complain about it. The elites make change. You feel me? And then I see people going back to Martin Luther King, Malcolm X. Wasn't none of y'all there. You feel me? Unless you talking to somebody that was really there, walking them streets, protesting and rioting back then, I don't feel nobody should be speaking on what Martin Luther King and Malcolm X had to do with any of this. Y'all just know what y'all being told, what y'all reading. Y'all ain't. I'm like that about a lot of things. If you wasn't there, nah, bro, nah, don't. You can't speak on it like that. It's just not. And then to the riots, the destroying of the businesses. It doesn't even matter. If it's Gucci, it's okay. But if it's your barbecue, no, it don't matter. It don't matter. There's people spending their whole life on this. There's people that's not. There's people that's just getting hand-me-downs. It don't matter. You feel me? On a regular day, you going to Gucci to cop some slippers. But all of a sudden today, when Trayvon Martin got murked, y'all was still rocking Gucci. When Gucci came out with the blackface joint, y'all was still rocking Gucci. What makes it change now? Don't do that. Stick to your script. If you want to make that change, you got to stop feeding these white people pockets. That's what I think is going to hurt the most. And feel me, I'm just basing off my opinion. And there's a lot of opinions going around that's really, you do that. And it shouldn't even be, that's your opinion, that's fine, that's cool. I disagree, but we could still be, I see like, I'm deleting this, I'm deleting that. If y'all would speak about this on a regular day-to-day, like, people I surround myself with, we talk about stuff like this on a day-to-day, so it's no surprise. You feel me? Like how one may feel when stuff like this goes down. Me personally, I don't agree with the destruction. I agree with the message. Action needs to be taken, right? I just feel like we need to go about it a different way. You feel me? I wanted to take a break and just read, stay off my phone, not get influenced by all of this, but at the same time, it's like, I feel a way not saying nothing. Or at least not saying how I feel. This shirt alone says how I'm feeling. You feel me? That's it. Shouts to Golden Eye for the shirt. You feel me? But I know good cops. I'm not going to sit here and side with them like, it's okay. I've been saying it from the jump. Protecting the badge is protected, and it's not fair because we not protected the same. We're not protected the same. It shouldn't be. Just the other day, I ain't even post about it because I ain't want to. I ain't want to. The day after George Floyd got killed, R.I.P. to the man, I got stopped by a cop on my way to work, right? I put the video up on my IG story. I got stopped by a cop. And, you know, he walked up to the car with a cutter. And before he even said anything, he seen my shirt. He seen I was going to work, seen my Frito-Lay shirt. And it's like the whole thing, his whole persona changed. You feel me? But at the same time, overall, I'm just like, bro, I was about to call wifey because I'm just like, bro, I don't know. You feel me? Like, that's in my head. I had it all prepped. Before I even stopped, I had my wallet out on my lap. I had my music down. You feel me? I don't even think my seatbelt was on. Honestly, he didn't even peep that. That's why I'm like, they have agendas. You feel me? So, granted, it was all smooth. It went well. No ticket, no nothing. But at the end of the day, my point of bringing that up was my stomach drop. Anytime a cop get behind me, my registration is good. I got nothing in the car. My stomach drops. And if you don't feel that, if you don't know what that feeling is, you don't know what it means to be black. You understand? My pops used to tell me from young, you already have a scar being black in this country. You feel me? Now that I'm the age I'm at and seeing all of this, it makes so much sense. It's like they really are afraid of us. They scared. And that's what I feel like these cops are just getting trained as puss. You feel me? Like that, excuse my French, but that's it. A lot of these cops are getting trained to pull a gap before throw your hands up, bro. Throw your hands up. It's so many videos out on the internet of these cops scrapping with white folks. You feel me? Like, but when it comes to why? Because they scared. They can't scrap with us. You could find the nerdiest black kid on the street that had never fought in his life. I guarantee he get that cop 2-piece. It's just instinct, bro. It's just, at the end of the day, my whole point is, not to break off what I was about to say, but there's a lot of people getting exposed right now for how they feel. Bro, there's been numerous people in school, been around, they make their little black people jokes, and I'm just like, I might not laugh, just to keep it kosher, but at the same time, in my head, I'm like, all right, I see what type of person this is, and you'll stop seeing me less and less around that person. You feel me? I don't condone shit like that. I don't make white people jokes. I'm not that type of person. You feel me? I'm not that. If I'm a joke with you on some racial shit, it's all fun and games. I don't feel that way about no race. Because at the end of the day, we are the human race. And that's my point. We are the human race. And we are going to extinct ourselves if we keep acting like this. And that's it. But at the same time, I think the change, it doesn't matter if these guys get arrested. It doesn't matter if they in jail. That shit don't matter. That's 4 out of how many? You feel me? So I feel like shit need to change. They need to go back to the Constitution. That shit still say it's talking about 3/4 of a man. Listen, it needs to go back to then. All that from back, it needs to change. That's what the change need to happen on paper. The badge need to stop being protected as much, or we need to be protected the same way. If a cop pull his weapon, we should be able to pull our weapon too with no repercussions. Our life's in danger too. Oh, well, because they work for the government, it's okay. I'm a human being. I have the right to protect myself, whether a paper says it or not. That's just human instinct. I'm going to protect myself, whether a paper says it or not. And a lot of people feel that way. A lot of people don't get the chance. George Floyd didn't get the chance to protect himself. At the same time, I feel the people that's like, yo, why y'all recording? Even if somebody would have just ran up real quick, jerk that son, just to make him take his knee off real quick. Just charge him real quick, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I wasn't there, so like I said, I can't speak on it. I can't say I would have did that because it's scary. You see 5 other cops, you start charging, they all busting, especially if you black. You feel me? So it's like, what can you do? End of the day, bro, I support the movement. I'm not with the destruction of it's not gonna solve anything. You got cats like boasting about wrecking Shoe Mountain, talking crazy to Tom G and whatnot. And I ain't from Tampa, so I ain't gonna sit here and say, oh, you know, Tom G this and that, he a legend. I ain't gonna speak on that. The other people say that, and for me to hear that, you know, people value that man that much. He was out there. I went to high school with son that owned Shoe Mountain. You feel me? Like, that shit is cold, bro. That shit is cold. And what did that solve? You feel me? How he supposed to eat now? Or what, it don't matter? It don't, and that's what I be talking about, bro. We scream Black Lives Matter, but we do shit like that. We scream Black Lives Matter, but we do shit like that. We scream Black Lives Matter, but we'll go clip the next homie in the hood because he said some foul shit. Like, How Black Lives Matter then? But I remember seeing some earlier that said, "Oh, I ain't never seen a brother kill a brother because he was a brother," right? And my whole thing was, but he was a brother that did something. You feel me? Like, if you was to classify that, like, damn, you know what? You the homie. We the same skin color. I ain't gonna do nothing. If we did that, yo, bro, a lot of us wouldn't be in jail. You feel me? If we angry towards ourselves, and one of my mans was like, yo, that's what happens after being caged up for so long. Yo, we got choices. Everybody has a choice. Everybody has a choice to break into that store or not. Everybody has a choice to go loot or not. You feel me? I understand, people ain't never may have not had it as that like that, and I'm grateful to be able to say I was never in those type of situations. My parents bust their ass to make sure me and my brothers, all 8, we was good. You feel me? We was all the way good, and I'm very grateful for the childhood I had. I ain't need nothing. You feel me? And that's why I want to give back so much. I want to get into that position where everything is just flooded back. You feel me? Like, I want to give back to those who don't got the opportunity I had. I had plenty of opportunities. Hoops, music, been in sticky situations where my family would help out, and there's people close to me that don't got, yo, mom, I need a band. All right, I'm sending it now. Mom, I'm locked up. All right, I'm going to call auntie so-and-so and she going to get you out. There's mad people close to me that don't got that. There's people close to me that can't call their moms just because their moms ain't picking up. They don't care about their son. They not here. Same thing with pops. You feel me? So how many of us of color grew up without a father figure in the home? I'm grateful to say I grew up with my pops in the crib, and I'm still cool with my pops to this day. To this day, me and my pops is like this. You feel me? And I'm very grateful for that, because there's not a lot of black men that got that privilege. And it's literally a privilege. It's a privilege. You feel me? At the end of the day, we gotta take care of ourselves. We gotta look after ourselves. The bigger picture, we are one. We are one. We all bleed the same. We shit the same. We stink the same. We may not look the same, but we look the same. You feel me? Like, that's why when you see, it's like when you see brothers in other spots, like say you in some wild white town, you see another brother, it's like, yo, you knew he been part of the fam. Yo, you alright, homie? Everything okay? And it's like a general coded language. Anybody messing with you? You feel me? And it's like, we need to stick to that. Because it's sad to say, white people do it in our face. My man Phonics said earlier, bro, when we go to the club, it's certain codes these people are used. You see a mob, say artists is coming in. You feel me? So like when Paige and them is bringing artists to the club, they mobbed out. You feel me? Chains, big homies, Them white folks, at the same time, they just looking at us like $1. That's all they see, and we gotta change that. We can't just be $1 to these white folks. You feel me? We can't. We need more people of power, of color. More people in power of color. And I've been saying that, bro. I've been saying that. Ah, man. I ain't even planning to do this long. But at the end of the day, I feel like I had to voice my opinion. I got wise words from a decent man close to me that told me I shouldn't hold what I got to say in. You feel me? So, end of the day, we got to stand together. Quit the destruction. It's not doing shit. I'm not sitting here telling y'all what to do. I'm just giving y'all my opinion. You feel me? The destruction ain't gonna solve nothing. It's only gonna make it worse. And I see people justifying and saying, oh, we gotta break it down before we could build back up. We gotta burn it down. We could burn shit down by not funding it. We could burn shit to the ground by exposure. Look what happened to Franco. And you know what's crazy? I met him through family back in college. When son was doing, what's that spot? When son was doing the spot off of Howard. I can't remember, bro. Anyway, I met son a long time ago, and it's like you get them vibes from people anyway. It's not a surprise. It's not a surprise. It's not a surprise, bro. Look, yo, long story short, sons and people like that get what they dig their own grave. You feel me? So, long story short, there's always a racist around you, whether it's white or black. You feel me? There's people that even say black people are the most racist. I don't agree with that. Just because, you got different skin tones and people are battle that. That's dumb. But that's a different story. End of the day, We are one. We the human race. We got to make this work. Get our message heard. Black lives motherfucking matter. And that's it. But we got to do it smart. We can't get them what they expect. They ready to kick. You look at what's Trump. Look what the president is saying. Oh, we about to back out military. This and he want that. He's fiending for that. These dudes is trigger happy. They ain't shoot nothing on year. They fiending. We got to do what they don't expect, bro. Hurt their pockets. That's how these motherfuckers stay on top. We got to hurt their pockets. Stop staying in certain... Say you want to go on vacation and there's some white on... So what? Go to the next spot. It look bougie. It's going to make a message 10 years from now. It's going to make an impact 5-10 years from now because you stayed at that bougie spot over the big resort. It's going to make a statement. It's shit like that has to change. Shit like that. You can't tell me the last time I wore something that wasn't of black owned or my man's. Black owned. I don't even know what these shorts are. I got them from Marshalls and then Nikes. Everybody know how Nike move. Black owned or not, the black culture, and they know that. They made their whole career of black culture. End of the day, respect us. Respect us. We here. We make this country work. Y'all came to this land. Oh, I won't say y'all. The white people came. Bro, I was telling myself I live in a state where there's a city named after a dude that murdered everybody. Jacksonville. And I'm just like, do they know about the history up there? That something like that should be changed. Change the name of our city. Because the person that y'all name is after is a crook. Was a murderer. You feel me? Was one of the... When the Civil War was going on, he was a big name. But go learn that on your own. I ain't here to teach nobody, man. I'm just here to spread my message. We won. We are one. And we're going to extinct ourselves before science can do it. Y'all keep moving like this. We're going to extinct ourselves before science can do it. Word 2. Feel me? End of the day, we got to look after ourselves. We got to love each other. Take care of the next man. You see trouble or not, take care of him. Save the world one day at a time, one person at a time. There's people that's minds ain't going to change. And that's okay. Control what you can. There's a lot of people trying to control what they can't. Control what you can, man. Black lives motherfucking matter, bro. And that's it.